drop. Top, smoking up, cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, looking up over the crock pot.
What do art and Nigerian weddings have in common? Our next destination, Atlanta. Hey there, you're watching the Adventure Travel Family. We're the Akingboye family, and adventure travel is our love language. In each of our videos, we hope to bring you all along while sharing tips on how you can also create your own adventures around the world or in your own backyard. We've learned that adventure favors the curious. We'd love it if you would subscribe, like, and share this video, and then go follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Adventure Travel Family. Our family always enjoys making, viewing, and experiencing art in many forms in our home and everywhere we go. Our daughter Keela and I particularly enjoy creating art. Keela just got into origami and has been hooked by it. She sold out of these origami parrots at her school marketplace.
Bruh.
We are headed to Atlanta, Georgia for a Nigerian wedding, more on that later, and got inspired to look into something unique we could discover about Atlanta.
Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay.
The state of Georgia is known for many things. The headquarters for Coca Cola, Olympics at Tenniel Park, CNN, Delta Airlines, home of Tyler Perry Studios, and the world's busiest airport, to name a few. Yet many, including ourselves, didn't know that Atlanta, Georgia's capital and most populous city, is one of the most vibrant, diverse art cities in the U.S. The art in this city is really alive. It pops up everywhere, from gallery walls to street tunnels, from museums and warehouses to sidewalks and fences. So we set out to see, learn, and understand the art culture in Atlanta, Georgia. The best way to start was by booking the Art on the Streets Atlanta Public and Street Art Tour from Viator. The tour was led by Dan, who runs his own tour company, D-Tours. He took us to the three major street art locations in Atlanta: Cabbagetown, East Atlanta, and Little Five Points. While on our way to Cabbagetown, Dan informed us of some interesting movie facts about Atlanta.
Okay, I'll show you something from Black Panther. I don't know if you know, there's more filming in Georgia now than California.
He took us to some movie scenes, including the apartment in Black Panther where T'Challa's uncle lived. Oh,
do you know what it is?
Yes, tell me, this is their apartment building.
Oh, it is.
Oh my gosh. I reckon.
Okay, so you see the church back there?
Yes.
Let me show you what they did. Because that's Martin Luther King's church, and they're supposedly in Oakland, and they didn't want you to recognize it. So you see how they changed the color to make it all look gray. So they CGI'd it.
You said this is Martin Luther King's church?
This was where his father's and grandfather's church.
Also, a house used in the filming of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Tyler Perry's original studio where he got his start.
When Tyler Perry was first getting big, this is where he had his studios. And then he outgrew it.
And then now this is The streets of Cabbagetown are lined with a mile of vibrant and stunning murals. Dan explained that they are painted by a collection of artists from a group called Forward Warrior. Their beautiful artwork covers the street walls. 2/3 of them are repainted over every year, so even if you return 6 months later, you'll get a new experience. However, 2 murals never change. They are the murals of Black Lives Matter and the house across the street.
Yeah, 2 over here have never changed. See the skyline and his glasses? That's really cool.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
The level of detail. I get asked sometimes if that's Spike Lee. He did go to college here, but I don't know if that's or not.
Huh.
And then that one is a mirror of the house across the street.
There was also a section of murals dedicated as memorials to local individuals and social activists. The murals beautifully represent the diversity of the city of Atlanta. We asked Dan what type of people typically take this tour.
Younger
people.
Yeah, I would say our history tours and highlights of the city are definitely older. And Stranger Things is overwhelmingly middle-aged parents with teenage children.
Something to do together. Makes sense.
Because the parents like the 80s and the kids like all the actors on the show. Walking Dead is interesting people.
While walking, we saw a local artist installing some artwork and we stopped to observe her process. She took some time to inform us on the purpose of her art to bring awareness to a cause that supports and protects teachers. The kids asked Dan the difference between graffiti and street art. Great question. Dan explained that graffiti is word-based and a way of marking or tagging one's territory and is largely a means of self-expression. In contrast, street art is commonly picture-based, created with a specific public audience in mind, especially when it's commissioned by businesses, local organizations, or city officials. We were met by a strong smell of paint as we walked through a tunnel covered in graffiti. The paint had to be at least an inch thick. Dan explained that anyone could come and leave their mark. We crossed the street after emerging from the tunnel to walk a portion of Atlanta's Beltline. It's a new initiative by the city, paving 22 miles of unused railway tracks circling the core of the city's in-town neighborhoods. The sculptures on this section of the Beltline are made entirely of repurposed metal pieces found on railways and trains. The next stops took us to East Atlanta and Five Points. The murals at these locations were painted by local artists, commissioned by business owners to embellish their buildings. After viewing art, we went to Ikes Cafe and Grill and were met with quite a surprise.
You guys want to go closer? Rebus. 3.5 years now. Thank you. Wow.
Ikes Cafe and Grill is owned by a Ghanaian and serves West African food. Highly recommend. Firstly, we took turns trying West African snail, or escargot as we know it. The kids had escargot on our Disney cruise, but this time the difference was definitely with the taste.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want.
We had some extra time in Atlanta and decided to visit the Coca-Cola Museum in Midtown. At the museum, we got to see some pretty cool and nostalgic things, like items used from the founding days of Coca-Cola. We also saw the vault where the Coca-Cola recipe is housed. Only 2 people in the world have access to the vault, and they periodically visit to ensure the secret recipe remains safe and untampered with. We experienced Coca-Cola products from all over the world in their tasting room. Definitely our favorite part. I can't believe that Coke had so many products that we've never seen before, and they have a bunch from different countries too. So we're gonna try something new. Tell me, what are you gonna try?
I'm gonna try Madagascar, soda from Madagascar. I'm gonna try it.
And then describe it.
It's like green apple.
Anti raspberry from North America. It tastes like a cotton candy lollipop.
I'm gonna try the red cream soda. I'm not usually a cream soda fan, but okay, I'm sorry, it tastes like cough syrup.
Oyo watermelon from the Philippines.
You like watermelon, right?
It's like fizzy watermelon.
Oh, okay. Do you like it? If you were in the Philippines, would you order it?
Yeah. Got a little punch. That's right.
It's like a sour watermelon.
Sour watermelon?
I'm gonna be sour watermelon.
Tastes like it tastes like Sour Patch Kid watermelon edition.
That's not bad. And also got a chance to smell aromas grouped into sweet, spicy, and fruity flavors used in their products. The only thing missing from this experience was pizza. We all drank soda to our heart's desire, and for a $20 entrance fee, this is definitely not a bad deal for the soda lovers out there. Before leaving, we went to the Coca-Cola Collector's Corner, where both kids designed their own Coke bottles. It would have been really cool if we could have gotten the design on a bottle. Now that's something we would have paid for. The original American Idol Coke couch used in season 4 made for a memorable photo op, although the 2005 cool factor was definitely lost on the kids since it was before their time. One beautiful way to experience a culture is through traditions and celebrations. A highlight of our time in Atlanta was definitely the Nigerian wedding we attended. Weddings always take us back to when we said our vows back in 2009. This wedding was special as the groom is a good friend from college. Nigerian weddings are full of colorful, traditional dresses, music, food, and traditions like spraying money at the bride and groom during the lively reception dance. The kids begged to spray money, and we ate and danced our way into the night. Art, people, food, and celebrations are such a beautiful way to experience cultures. While we would love to be jet-setting around the world every week, that's not yet possible. So finding subcultures in cities nearby is such a great way to feel like we're traveling even when close to home. Our trip to Atlanta was a beautiful combination of experiencing the art and film culture as well as Nigerian culture. What subculture could you explore this weekend in a city nearby you? We'd love to hear. Drop it in the comments below. Our goal is to inspire you to create your own adventures around the world and in your own backyard.